Mm, hmm. So hopefully we are live. Let me just put in my do not disturb there so that you guys don't get weird notifications and stuff that you guys should not really see. Or let me pop out the chat there. Um, Probably if someone's chatting, we can uh, keep this up somewhere, but that can hang out there for now. And hopefully you guys are able to hear me. Let me check. Yeah, yep, seems alright. Let me see. Yeah, yep, seems alright. Well, it does seem alright. So, uh, now we can get started on the real stuff. So, uh, today I honestly wanted to do the stop interview 150 must do for interview prep lead code problems. Just for the sake of it, I have already done a few of them, but this was a long time ago, so why not do it again, right? And since I'm getting pretty serious about this uh, language or Go, I thought why not do that here, right? So, uh, first things, let's get started. And yeah, so this is going to be a pretty chill stream. And obviously, there isn't going to be any GitHub Copilot help and stuff like that. This is just going to be me solving problems and stuff. So, first things first, let's get started with. Okay, so I want the code, but what enable dynamic layout? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so 88 merge sorted array, and we are going to be doing that in Go. Let's just merge. Seems to me that I have already done something similar. Um, And please ignore the sort of warnings there. It's just unused functions. Okay, so I'll call this uh, merge sorted array dot go. Then this can be part of package main, and then we can have a func called merge sorted array that takes in this as the argument. Uh, you not even have read the question yet, but you're given two integer arrays sorted in a non-decreasing order. So increasing order. Okay. And two integers m and n representing the number of elements. So that's for like uh, you know, like statically compiled languages and stuff, which Go is, but I'm using slices, which is dynamic, so who cares? And merge one and two into a single array sorted in inside the array nums1. Ah, is that going to be fun? Well, I guess Go inherently does use pointers, but let's see what happens. Okay, so we have an int of all of that. Okay, so that comes out to be nums1 and nums2 can be an integer of this of what 25 2,5,6. Okay, there you go. And then we call fmtp println nums1, and before that we call merge sorted array of nums1. How much is that? What number of elements? Oh, zeros should not be considered as elements. Hmm, weird. Uh, mm, well, zeros shouldn't really be considered as elements. So let's just remove that. But even if they were supposedly there, it should not matter. You know, uh, the two integers representing the final should not be okay. That should be merged. Oops, I'm sorry. Mm, mm, oh, cool. So, and that's always the case. Oh, right. So nums on length is m plus n. That honestly solves a lot of problems. Anywho, hmm. So what I was thinking here is that this would obviously increase the time complexity quite a bit, but wouldn't it be simpler if we have two arrays and sort of intercommunicate with each other? Right, yeah, that makes sense. So something like this. Hear me out. Right. Mm, first up, uh, nums do dot append nums one. Right. So we just combined it all. Right. And then nums one should be set to just that. I mean, this is a really naive approach. This is a really naive approach, but the point is to sort of uh, uh sort of solve the problem really. So I mean, so that slice. Oh, never know you could do this. What's that? uh, Return I is greater than g. uh, and what if we print out sums 2 after that? uh, okay, just let's just see what happens. Okay, uh, I'm not sure. Wait, what did I print out? Okay, we printed out nums one basically. Nums one remains the same. Um, right. Is there any way? Uh, well, this honestly, mm, well, not really. I guess that should be the answer. Uh, Return. How about now? 2 5 6 1 2 3. What? That makes no sense. No, no, no. This is way naive of an approach. Nope, nope. We are not doing this. Instead, what we can do is move stuff to the last of the array and then sort of instinctively bubbles up. I mean, this should not be an issue at all. Right. Like, uh, The most naive approach I can take here, I don't know why I keep saying naive that much, but uh, nums1 dot last. Yeah, is this something somewhere where I can do something like that? Dot append that to nums2 and then 50p dot print ln of temp. But it does say that the original value of it should not be changed. Right. So nums1 can be temp. Yeah, there you go. That's merged, and then I can quickly have a quick sort of what an array is an integer of integer. What do you mean by that? Mm, but I need like a simple definition, right? Uh, this is way too complex. How about we write bubble sort or I less than right. I don't know why I'm lagging so much today. Yes, I'm not in that right mind space, but that's all right. Uh, for I equal to 0, I less than that, plus plus, and for j is equal to I less than j is less than length of num1 sorry, j plus plus is 1 son of I is greater than 2 of I. Mm, templum is nums1 of I, then oops, uh, nums1 of j is sorry, nums1 of I is nums1 of j, and oops, and then nums1 of j pd temp. Hmm. Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, this is way too naive of an approach. I would be shocked if this even works. Right. You know what? Let's switch it up a bit. How about nums1 is an integer that just takes 1, and nums2 is an integer that doesn't have anything. But now we send in those two are essentially useless. Uh, right, right. Oh, they're not useless. I keep forgetting my own damn code. Uh, yeah, seems pretty legit. Uh, we put 0 there and 1 here, but we put 0 there and 1 here. Hopefully, we get 1 as the answer. Right, so this works for most stuff. Uh, not most proud of the wacky solution I wrote, and this is not at all efficient. I'm sure we'll run into issues. Yeah. But who submitted it, run it. Well, all these test cases pass, but what? Wait, did it just work? It just damn worked. How can it be? Oh, there you go. That's a lot of time though. Compared to these solutions. Oh, oh, really? You just took a little bit less, what do you say, space. That's it. I guess this is the only way you can do it. I was imagining, although I'm not an expert on how to do it, I was imagining a more sort of in place this thing of approach, but I guess that's not how you do it. Okay, next one. Remove element, turn an integer array nums and a integer val, remove occurrences val and nums in place. The order of elements may be changed. Then return the number of elements which are. Oh, ah, okay. Hmm, interesting. What to leave behind the return. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, okay. So since it's more of in place, okay. So, so I have something weird for this. Did we do remove element? Oh, we already did remove element. Huh. So apparently I've already done remove element and this is how I did it. Okay, so we first take a counter or a pointer and then, okay, for length of nums, if that length of nums is the value, we set it to -1. Cool. And then we move all of the numbers to the start. I mean, why not? And we return the numbers. Huh. And that awesome. So we basically first set all of the weird stuff to -1, and if it is -1, we sort of append it to the last. Now, this little interesting piece of code is what sort of makes sure it is literally pushed to the side. Quite impressed. Good job. Let's actually see the submission view. Oops. Do not open Firefox as well. That doesn't mean I have like 2, 3 web browsers. Anybody here? No, I didn't expect it's quite late. This two had used like 2 ml. I don't know how do these people write this. This is so damn impressive. Anywho, next one. Is this solved as well? Remove duplicates from array. Do we have a remove duplicates function somewhere? Uh, no, I guess. This is solved in Python. Python 3. Go. Let's look at submissions. All right. So this is accepted in Python like a year ago. So I can safely do it again. So remove duplicates. There we go. Remove duplicates. Go. Uh, Packages name. Obviously, we have that. Perfect. And in main.go, what do we need? We need an input array. That's it. So we have nums is a slice of integers of 1, 1, 2. There you go. And fmtp dot println nums. But before it can undergo that, you remove the duplicates from one. But oh, okay. Uh, I also need to print this. So remove duplicates of nums. There you go. Wait, is there a format document? There we go. So uh, give me a second. Huh. Well, coming back. So what do you want? Well, give me a second. Ah, coming back. So given an integer array num sorted in non-decreasing order, remember the duplicates in place such that each unique element only appears one. The relative order should be kept the same, then return the number of unique elements. Hmm. Well, once again, I don't think I need to do too much. So let's quickly put in the move to start function right here, and next let's again do the same thing for num and I. Actually, we'll not be needing the I. Uh, if num is equal to minus 1. Actually, yeah, we will be needing the I. We are sort of making an in-place change. Uh, but actually, we can also have a visited array. Uh, if uh, how do I do this? Start if contains int in array visited comma num. If it does contain it, nums of I shall be minus 1. Right. Else, uh, never mind. Just keep your merry way. And then what do you do? Uh, you move it to the start. And while we are doing this, I guess we can always return the visited's length. You can just return the length of visited, right? And what do I call it? Move to start. Uh, mm, Move to start of nums. Actually, the really interesting thing about move to start is this is sort of useless because you never really have to use it. You There is no need for it basically. Uh-huh. Quite interesting. Contains an array is another utility function I had written for checking if an element is in an array. I don't run it. Why is it running it? Well, honestly, I guess after this, if I have some time left, we will probably go ahead and make a Go library that has my sort of most frequent stuff that I use. Right. Remove duplicates. Well, that did nothing. FMTV.println norms. Oh no. Visited dot append the num. There we go. That makes sense. Wait, but why is it like that? It's going me to the start, but it's acting weird. What do I care? The first one, right? Let's experiment with that. There you go. So the answer is 5 with 0. Yeah. I mean, this should pretty much work. We might run into some weird edge case that I'll probably have to handle, but do not compile.